Welcome to a bonus episode of the Savvy Shopkeeper Retail Podcast. I'm your host, Kathy Cruz. Today, I want to hop in here on the podcast and talk about Small Business Saturday and how to get noticed on that day, especially this year. So, Small Business Saturday is, oh goodness, in less than 2 weeks as I record this. And I'm recording this on, I don't even know what today is, December 16th. But what does that mean? It means you should really start promoting Small Business Saturday now if you haven't already done that, and I'm sure many of you have. But planning, preparing, and marketing are going to be key to get your customers to think of you when they shop that day. And I really think Small Business Saturday is going to be massive this year. So many people want to support local and small businesses because of the pandemic, because so many people know we're being affected by this. So this year I decided to apply to become a neighborhood champion with American Express. And in years past, American Express offered small business Saturday packets to individual retail store owners. And I think over the past couple years, they've transitioned to partnering with communities and organizations in order to hand out some of these materials. And I wasn't sure if they would accept me. Savvy Shopkeeper, I'm not a chamber of commerce or I'm not a local organization. I'm online. But I applied and said that I had, all of these retail store owners and online shop owners in my communities and that I would love to be able to share all of the information with you. So I applied and they accepted me. So I'm a neighborhood champion this year and I'm really excited about it. It gives me an incredible opportunity to be an advocate and cheerleader for shopping small. And of course, I already do that and I love it. But it gives me a little bit more to push in terms of sharing information with all of you. And we really need it this year, right? So this means I get to use my platform, including the podcast, to promote Small Business Saturday. And if I go back to, I guess it was 2014 maybe, was probably our first Small Business Saturday, and I had no idea as a retail store owner what to expect. My sister loves to have that weekend off, so she was off, and I thought, I'll do this on my own. And I was blown away by the response, by the number of people that came into our store. And I know this is going to be harder for some of us to manage this year because of COVID restrictions and because of the peaks going on, but I think we can try to manage this really extremely valuable day for our businesses by doing promotions and things online and doing something in our stores if that's possible. So another thing that I want to mention too is I would love to be able to feature 5 shopkeepers on my Instagram account sometime next week. So that would be, let's see, I'm going to look at my calendar. You can tell I'm doing this podcast episode off the cuff, which I normally don't do. But that would be the 23rd through the 27th. November 23rd through the 27th. So if you follow me on Instagram, my username is @savvy with 2 V's like Victor, @savvyshopkeeper. I am going to hold a little promotion to get 5 shopkeepers that I'm going to feature on my Instagram account to get people to go shop with you and to find out about your promotions and to find out about you and your business. I don't only love to share what your promotion is, but because I always talk about how important it is to share who you are and your why in the business, that's what I want to do. So on my 5 shopkeeper features that week, I want to be sure that I tell your story too, that I share a picture of you, because who you are and why you do it is really important to your business. So I did recently create a blog post on Small Business Saturday, and I have 3 creative ideas to get your business seen that day or to do something creative on that day. So we're going to link the blog post in the show notes, but there are some things that I mentioned, like a white elephant gift guide, holiday party kits, a holiday countdown campaign, and all those ideas are on my blog post on the website. And that's savvyshopkeeper.com, and I think it's Small Business Saturday 2020. But if you just go to savvyshopkeeper.com/blog, it's probably the easiest place to go to. savvyshopkeeper.com/blog. You'll see the full blog post and then the link that I'm going to mention next, which is American Express this year is doing free graphics and templates. And I think they've done this for years now. But even though you can't apply to get a full package with the cute totes and all of that, you can get the free downloads. And we all scramble for sometimes, I should say some of us do, scramble for ideas for social media. So these graphics are really great because you can even personalize it with the name of your store or the name of your online shop, the name of your business. And it's cool because it populates with your information, but it's the American Express Shop Small graphics, personalized for your business. So we have a link for that in the notes too in the blog post. It's American Express Shop Small Studio is the name of the page where you can access and sign up for these graphic templates. And the nice thing is once you do that, you can download a zip file. And the zip file has social media graphics. I even think it has a Facebook banner. It usually has a couple of GIFs or GIFs, whatever you prefer. It has a poster that you can get printed. There are a lot of individual files in the zip file once you go ahead and apply to get those free graphic templates. So go ahead and do that for sure. It's really nice to be able to share those on Facebook and Instagram or whatever platform you use, and they're free and they're made for you, which is really nice. Nice to save time, right? A couple other tips that we give on the blog post is to go live on your Facebook page once you've determined what you're doing for your event for Small Business Saturday. Go live and talk about it. Or make a reel. We currently have an Instagram Reels challenge going on in the Shopkeepers Lab, which is fun. It's fun to see what everyone's doing. And this is a really great place to promote your Small Business Saturday promotion or whatever it is that you're doing on that day. Another really good idea, if you're having some type of in-store event or even an online event, you can create a Facebook event for it. And one of the things that I always talk about is how valuable Facebook events have been for my own business. It tends to get seen more. Once somebody clicks that they're interested in it, other people start to see that they're interested in that event and it pops up in their feed. So don't underestimate the value of a Facebook event. Even if you're doing something online and not in person, I still really think that it's valuable. So in the blog post, I even shared an example or examples of what the graphics look like that you can get from American Express by visiting their studio. I think it's the Shop Small Studio. And then, we mentioned too that you should spend time getting creative. If there's any year to be creative about Small Business Saturday, of course it's going to be this year. I also understand that so many of us are probably tired of being creative, tired of pivoting, tired of coming up with the ideas. One thing that seems to be common in the groups is we all have decision fatigue, and I completely get it. I just want to remind you that I still own a store and I'm experiencing all of this too, but I just want to give you that nudge to take the extra steps to do something for Small Business Saturday this year. And then the last thing that I want to mention too is American Express is still giving out totes and stickers and some of the fun things that they were giving out in years past, but they are shipping those to the neighborhood champions. So find out who your neighborhood champion is in your local area and see if you can get some things for them. So if you're in the Cleveland area, I actually have 10 Small Business Saturday packets. I have totes in there. I have stickers in there. I have posters. I have these cute little cards that are in the shape of a heart that talk about shopping small on Small Business Saturday. I am giving 10 of those kits away. A few of them have been claimed already because I mentioned them on Instagram. But if you're in the Cleveland area, Northeast Ohio, and you can stop by my store during regular hours to pick a packet up, or if you're close enough, maybe I can drop it off. I just want to mention that I have 10 of those kits, and I think I have 6 left. So please let me know if you're interested. Hopefully I still have one and I can get that to you. But the nice thing is, once you get those totes, and this year, the totes are a little bit different than they were in the years past. They're still fun. Customers love them. They're reusable. They say shop small on them. So I just want to make sure for the people that are local to me, of course, I wish I could get these packets out to everyone who listens to the podcast. But I'm at least happy to be able to give out 10 of those kits. So if you're interested in those, please DM me on Instagram. My username is @SavvyShopkeeper. If you're doing something really creative and fun that you've never done before and you think other shopkeepers would appreciate, please DM me on Instagram with that too. I'd be really interested to see what other people are doing on that day. So again, go to savvyshopkeeper.com/blog to read the full blog post and to get a link to the American Express Shop Small Studio. Follow me on Instagram @SavvyShopkeeper and DM me if you want one of the local Small Business Saturday packets that I have to give away. So I don't do bonus podcast episodes really often, but I have a feeling I might do 1 or 2 more before the end of the year because it feels like there's so much going on and I have a lot to share. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions at all or again, any suggestions, DM me on Instagram. And until the next episode, and I have a little surprise for episode 50 because I feel like it's a bit of a milestone. I have a surprise for episode 50. Until then, be savvy and boss up.